Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry, I was caught up into answering something on Facebook. Um, I don't, everybody's got the right to their own opinion. They do, they do, they do. Um, but good morning, JD. Good morning, Junkyard. Good morning, Prepper. Good morning, Bobby. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. You're all looking lovely as ever. Thought my sundial was off. Well, I was just trying to explain, you can cut down whoever and everything you want. But if it wasn't, basically he cut down the military. I said, but if it wasn't for the military, you wouldn't be able to write what you wrote because you would be under communistic rule right now and they would punish you for whatever you just wrote. So people don't think about that when they're writing stuff. You know, oh, I hate you. I hate America. I hate this. They live in America. I hate America. I hate America. Well, the reason why you get to say you hate America is because we all fought and a lot of them died, so it give you the right to say that. If we would have never fought to do that, and you'd have said, I hate communistic America, you know what you'd be doing right now? You'd be hanging from a tree limb because they done hung you by now. You were so fucking bored. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Big Steve. Today is Saturday. You know it's 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Whenever I decide to get up and get ready and do this, I've been up for hours. So I've got all my dishes done. Everything's taken care of. The only thing I got to do is two frying pans and a bacon tray. I made fried ham this morning, eggs and biscuits for breakfast. So scratch made, scratch made biscuits. No. Sabadabadoo! How you doing there, Skeeter? You're looking lovely as ever. Was it a rough night? No. I'm working entirely too hard. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go on vacation. I need a break. Steve's part of it. Where the hell have you been? It's been a while since you've been in here. By the way, you're looking lovely as ever. You burnt your biscuits, then ketchup. You're welcome. Oh, I got up at around 4:15 this morning. I fell asleep last night after she left. I took a pain pill, and it did work for a little bit. And at 1:15, I got up. I said, man, I've been sleeping a long time. Or not even 1:15. It was 12. Actually, it was 12:45 or 12:55. No, oh man, I've been sleeping a long time. I look at the clock, and it's 12:50. Yeah, it's 12:55. So I get up, go to the bathroom, give me a drink of water. I go back into the bedroom, and the TV's off because of the dish at 106. They shut off dish so they can work on it. So you have to turn it back on. So I tried turning it back on, and it took forever to turn back on. So about 1:15, it finally come on. I watched a little bit more of live TV, and then I went back to bed. And then when I got up, I just laid there and rolled and turned and tried to get comfortable. And I just finally got out of bed. You slept like a petrified rock. Well, I'm glad somebody got some sleep there, Skeeter. You gotta understand, Bobby. It's only 3:52 there, or 4:52 there. Got all the Christmas decorations down yesterday. Um, let's see. Hmm, no, I can't get into that on that form right now. I'm sorry to hear that, Prepper. Good morning, Kevin. That's right. I'm proud of it too. That that terrorist has killed. When the Obama was president, it was 500 American soldiers, men and women. The numbers are up like 770 or something like that. He has killed since uh, I don't know, in the last 7 8 years or whatever. But there's a picture. He was in the White House with Obama, the one they killed. Now, does that tell you something about the former administration? Does that tell you something? Your Christmas tree is still up. You never cut it down. So you're right, Steve. He's actually looking out for America. Clinton and Obama, they abandoned Benghazi. They let them people die there. They let them fight to the death. The ambassador was brutally murdered. He was raped several times and then killed. President Trump decided this was not going to be another Benghazi. And I applaud his efforts. And to anybody that's in D.C. that thinks that he should have asked them first, you can't ask them anything, or you can't tell them anything, because they'll no more than walk out of the office and they'll be on speed dial. Hell, that Kusami Salami, whatever his name is, he'd have known it before the generals would have known it, because somebody would walk out of that office and called him directly. I know it in my heart that we got so many traitors that are in political offices right now that are senators and representatives. It's pathetic. And we ought to hang each and every one of them when we find them. I'm just saying, that's my take on it. Yes, it does make you a tree hugger there, Junkyard. So my knife is longer than yours. That's right there, Skeeter. It is hilarious. One wrote last last week that when they were attacking um, the embassy, it's our fault because we are cowering in safe rooms and stuff because we are cowards. Okay, that was a representative that wrote that, or a senator, Democrat. Then when Trump orders the attack, he writes, well, it was an assassination. We should have never done it. Not without congressional hearings. Yeah, hell, it took them 2 years to pass, the Trade Act. How the hell are you going to get something through Congress in 2 minutes? You can't. You can't ask them guys to do anything because, it's like I said, anytime they walk out of the office or the room, they're going to be on the speed dial calling the newspapers and calling hey, Kusami Salami, you better watch out. We're coming for you. So. But on a brighter note, he quit smoking today. So just like Bobby Sprinkle, he quit smoking. Yeah, you get Kingsford, charcoal and everything to sponsor it. Yeah. Well, it's RV Lucky. Good morning. Well, you're looking lovely as ever, RV. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're gonna cut two of them to make up for next year. That's good. I know it's 2 months. Yeah. No. You've been laughing at all them peppers this morning. I said red button. Um, somebody posted a thing in Adrian. Okay, in the city I live in, there is a child molester, a pedophile. Okay, he was convicted of 3 counts, and so they took it to the state Supreme Court. They overturned 2 of them, said he had to be retried because they did not follow the guidelines. So I basically wrote in there, when a dog attacks a kid, we put the dog to sleep. Why can't we do that to a child molester when they attack a kid? I have no problem with sitting there seeing one swing from the gallows. I think they had to sell popcorn, peanuts, and hot dogs and soda pop at it and make it a family event. Fun for the whole family. Swinging at high noon, come see it. Get your tickets now. Oh, I don't. I was too young to remember that, but I remember that because my dad, my mom told me that. When the Cuban Castro Russia deal was going on with Kennedy, everybody was digging holes in their backyard, putting in bomb shelters. You're right, Tim. That's right. There you go, Gene. Trim the twig and berries. That's right. Yeah, trim them up first. Yeah, that's right. You just hung traitors out there in the woods. That's right. Molly, tell him I'll answer him later. I'm too busy. Hmm. I some people I just don't. I I I I don't know. You'd have to read what I just wrote, but I can't show it to you because I can't share it. Yeah, with the real Steve still. Please stand up. Please stand up. I like it. Oh, that's nice. Well, thank you, Big Steve. I am so happy you think I'm a very good person. That is great for positivity. Good morning, Livin. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Just like Annie Robbins. Robbins. Damn, Tim. Can you fit that all on your birth certificate or not? I wanted to name one of our kids supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but Kathy didn't have anything to do with that. For some reason, I don't understand. That would be the first name. Good morning, Mama Miranda. Then the middle name would be Dum Diddy I, Dum Diddy A, Dum Diddy I, Dum Diddy A. Yeah, and the name would be Hey You. That's right. For the longest time, I thought my name was Jesus Christ. My dad would come home and said, Jesus Christ, what are you doing here? So that's right. You're absolutely right there, RV. That was why they never attacked the United States on their homeland. Because basically the emperor said attacking the United States would be fruitless or whatever because behind every blade of grass is a weapon in America. You know. For years, I thought you was a little bastard. Yeah, me too. The burying in the car is a show of respect, support. No. Yep. Behind every blade of grass is a 30-30. Yeah, I know. There ain't much to bury. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I haven't watched the video yet. So that's right, RV Lucky. What was it? On Facebook, there's a meme of a senator saying, let's discuss the Second Amendment." And then there's a meme of the founding fathers there, and it says, "We already did that. There's no need for discussion anymore." Hello, gorgeous. I was up bright and chipper early this morning. I had the breakfast all done. She come home. I walked outside and said, "Hello, sweetheart." Actually, I've never seen one there, Skeeter. Well, maybe you should stay awake and pay attention. Yeah, then she locked me out of the house. Yeah. I said, "Pumpkin." I said, "Biscuits are in the oven, almost done." I said, "I worked hard on them, scratch made." You got an assault pistol? There you go. Yeah. God, I'd love to have that 12 gauge. What was it? 12 gauge three barrel. I'd love to have that 12 gauge pistol, or what is it? That 12 gauge or a 410? I can't remember. There's, they make a Derringer that shoots a 410. Got a bazooka. Oh yeah, yeah. With a real rock, Gene. With a real rock. Oh, you going to bed? Okay. 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 I think Christy's in here. Do you know Northern K there, Christy? I'm trying to get the. Um, Okay. Trying to get my chat to pop out because I'm missing a lot of comments. I know I am. It doesn't work as good as the other one does. There we go. I don't know what that's about, but it's not my it's not my concern. I just want to make sure nobody it's weird in here today. How's it weird in here? I just, when somebody comes in wants to talk to somebody else because they want to apologize, I just it's a little weird for me because I don't know if they really know them or whatever. But as long as she's okay with it, I guess it's fine. So what are you guys doing today? It is the weekend. If I can muster up enough strength, so I got all my Christmas decorations are down, but they're in the garage. You got to work. I've got to put them all in boxes and take care of them. Yeah, you said it backfired the other day. Think it jumped time? National Spaghetti Day. That's right. Anyways, I got to put all the decorations in boxes and stuff and then get them taken out to the shed and put them in, I got some shelves out there. I want to put them up on the shelves, get them, make sure they're not on the ground or whatever, and get everything done. We're going to start building more internment camp. That's what we need. We do. We need more of them. We need to go up to Dearborn and put them in some internment camps, and then out to Minnesota and put them in some camps. Yeah. All right, Kevin, take care, brother. Have a good day. All right, you take care. Have a good day at work. Um. Anyways, I was on the live stream last night, and if you weren't there, then you probably didn't hear me say it. But I got a good deal yesterday. I was at the Goodwill, and there was two big 4 foot long totes there. The big Rubbermaid toters. And one said 7 foot tall, Scotch pine Christmas tree, unlit Christmas tree, one box of two. And then the other one said 7 foot tall Scotch uh, Christmas tree, 2 boxes of two. But it had a $50 price tag on it. So I went over to the cashier after I looked around and stuff. I said, "How much is all that tree there?" Big Daddy K, good morning. I just seen Big Daddy yesterday at the hospital. He was there standing outside the door looking lovely as ever as I was walking in the door looking lovely as ever. So, a tree hugger, you're right, Junkyard. Anyways, they wanted $50 for it. So I walked up to him. I said, "Is it all there?" She says, "I don't know, but it's been really packaged nice by the people that brought it in because it's in two nice toters and everything was in there, laid in there nice and flat and everything. It looks like everything's there." Well, I went and took the lids off and I looked and like she said, everything was packed in there nice. I mean, it looked like a professional packed those two toters. So they took care. So I went back over and I said, "Well, at $50 and it's 75% off, so that's $12.50 plus tax." I said, "For that kind of money, I guess I'll take it, and take my chances on it." She looked right at me and she says, "Oh, well, I can tell you what, I can take it down to $40 and then you can do the 75% off in 40. Well, 75% off in $40 is $10. That's what it costs. It cost me $10.60 to buy that tree. Now, mind you, the toters are like $32 a piece new. $32 for them toters. They're Rubbermaids. Win-win situation. Even if the tree ain't all together, it's still a win-win situation. So, yeah. Well, I was going to try to have my daughter put it back up yesterday, and she said, "Hell no, I ain't putting it up. I'm taking down the other one." No, I don't care if it's not all there. I got some more Christmas trees. Excuse me, in the attic upstairs above the garage. They're Scotch fir or pine too. I'm sure I can find enough branches or whatever. I know the tree trunk is there. I know the stands there, and it looks like everything's there. So, and they even went as far to write color coded branches on the labels. So, whoever had it um, took care of it. So, yeah, one limb short. Well, we'll put that towards the back then, Junkyard. Yeah. So we boxed or bagged up. I got them great big long 6 foot long canvas bag or vinyl bags with zippers on them. Every time I go to the Salvation Army or Goodwill, I look for those because you can get them for $1.50, $2. Man, they make great bags for stuff. Um, we put our Christmas tree in. I got like two or three of them for Christmas trees. But what we used to do is when we go on vacation with a pickup, we would put all the luggage in a couple of them, and then in the pickup, and then we'd zip it shut and then put it in the back of the pickup. And it would keep all your luggage in your pickup, and it would keep all your luggage there without being blowed out. So, and they're big enough if you need to put a body in them and carry them out to the woods. They got them easy carrying handles with them and everything. Yeah. Just saying, I'm not saying somebody would do that that's in the audience, but if you ever had to, God, I love that woman. Huh? I said, God, I love that woman. I do love ya. Use a body bag to haul things. There you go, Tim. You know, they get about $15 a piece for those body bags from the corner. Yeah, that's about what they cost. My wife, Tim, my wife, I love her dearly. Robert, 208, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. So, Big Daddy K, everything work out okay yesterday? I have to, I don't know, wait 2 or 3 days or whatever. I'll hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday I'll get a phone call. Hopefully it'll be a phone call with good news. And if it ain't good news, I guess I'll be singing that gospel song. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's right, the one day at a time. But anyways, I gotta put all that stuff up in the garage. Hold on to your seat there, junkyard. I think we're gonna be cleaning the other side today. I hear there's a floor there and a back wall too. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. Yes, I still gotta do the 5 day cleanse. Yeah. It'd be nice if they sent me some information about when I should go and do it. Yeah, that would be nice. Instead of calling me 3 days in advance. Hey, you got to do that. Well, hopefully everything works out for the best. Oh. Now, was that his wife that I thought I seen wheel him up, or was it your wife that wheeled him up? Or maybe I seen somebody else wheeling somebody else up. I don't know. All I know is I sit there and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited to register to go in there while some woman was talking about her childhood. And I think she started from the day her mom and dad did the conception till the day that she walked in there to register. Because she was there 45 minutes talking about her whole life story. So, and I thought, good God, woman, you're only here to register, not make friends. Leave the poor lady alone and let's get going. Jesus. And they're stacking up like cordwood out there. They're all taking a number, and this woman's just having herself a good old time. I could have swore I heard her famous recipe for biscuits and cookies and cakes. So, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, it's like the checkout line there, junkyard. I tell you, you know, and there's another woman sitting right next to me. She said, I can't believe that woman just keeps rattling on, rattling on. The other woman couldn't do anything. The register, she couldn't do it because every time she'd go to ask her a question, that woman just keep piping up. She couldn't, couldn't ask her any questions because this woman would not shut up. Yeah, how's the kids? How's little Johnny doing? Oh, that's so nice. Really? He's 57 now? Oh, how time flies. Does he got any kids? 26. Grandkids? 50 of them? Can you give me their names? Oh, I know how it is. Well, I try not to be rude, but sometimes when they're cutting into my lifetime, you got to do what you got to do. My wife hates taking me to a restaurant. She absolutely hates taking me to the restaurant for the simple reason. Don't get me wrong. I love people. I do. I love kids. I really do. But when you got a 2 or 3 or a 4 or 5 or a 6 year old sitting there screaming at the table because they didn't get their way, and you're saying, "No, no, Jimmy, please, it's okay, be quiet, calm down, Jimmy, come on, calm down." And that little bastard just keeps screaming and screaming and it's already went on for 8, 9, 10 minutes. I don't know what it is, but something in me just snaps and I'll yell out in my um, nice little voice, "Shut that little bastard up!" And he gets mad as hell. You got a 50-year-old kid that does the same thing. That's funny. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my time's valuable because I got less of it. Every minute the clock is ticking. So remember that on Raw Deal where he says, now that I got my area and you got your area, my time's is worth just as much as yours. And the hitman looks at him and says, "No, your time's worth more because you have less of it." Yeah, that's right. The older you get, the more senile you get. You're right. You're absolutely right. And like I said, I don't mind kids. I love kids. I do. And when they behave, I love them all. I love them to death. Even when they're acting up just a little bit, I don't mind that. But when that little Johnny or little Jimmy knows if he cries enough because if he didn't get his way, he will get his way. No, that don't work for me. It's, you want to go cry, take his ass out to the car, let him cry there, because you're ruining my dinner. So, and like I said, after like 10 minutes, I can't take any much more of that. And shut that little bastard up. And she'll just shake her head and turn her head and cover her face and everything else. Uh, Good morning, Arizona. You're looking lovely as ever. Marie, you're looking lovely as ever also. Good morning. Um, well, there's a difference. Some kids need, you're right, Robert. You think you have Tourette's? There you go. Some kids, they do need a good old fashioned spanking there, Robert. Honestly, they do. And then some kids need a good old fashioned ass whipping. There's a difference between a spanking and an ass whipping. A spanking is for you're just a little naughty. An ass whipping is for being an ass while you're being naughty. So, you're right. You're right. That always seems to cure everything, doesn't it, there, Tim? Yeah, use the Ritalin method. You're right. Oh, we were just talking about kids, how they behave. Uh, I was just explaining, that kids screaming in a restaurant. I can take it for a few minutes, but after a while, I'll somehow the kid comes out of me, and I will say, "Shut that little bastard up." And for some reason, the wife takes offense to that. So I don't know. Yeah, they just dope them up. You're right, RV. JC, good morning. Looking lovely as ever. You say it out loud seriously? Yeah. Well, seriously, bastard, they sort of sound like the same thing, don't they? They sound alike, don't they? You get McDonald's, you get restaurant food once a year. McDonald's Shamrock Shake and a burger. There you go. So, you're right. Don't bring me one that's going to break, damn it. I want to wear this one out. When I'm done, I'm going to be picking my teeth with it because we're going to have toothpicks. That's the kind. If you guys don't know who Big Daddy K is, he's from the same town that I'm in. We only live a couple of miles apart, so that's right. Some should never breed. You're absolutely right there, RV. You used to get your mouth washed out with soap quite frequently. Did when did you send it? Because if you sent it this morning, I haven't been on Gmail. I haven't been on Gmail since yesterday. So last night, okay, I'll have to check it out. I haven't actually. It was yesterday afternoon when I was on it. So you would. What town do you live in, Tim? Because I just moved there this morning. And for those that are late, uh, when Mama got home this morning, I had scratch made biscuits in the oven, ham in the frying pan, and eggs waiting to be cooked for her. So we had ham, biscuits, and eggs for breakfast this morning. Oh, I will check. A lot of times I don't get. Okay, I just read it. Okay. I just sent your reply back. Sausage, eggs for biscuit. That's good. That's right. What a breakfast there. It was good, Arizona. So, a lot of times I won't get messages on my phone, and I have my Google on it, or my Google Mail. I only get probably maybe 1% of all the mail I get on the phone. You know, this thing it'll ding, and then I'll have an email or a Gmail, whatever you want to call it, and then I'll go to the computer, and there'll be 100 of them, you know, from different people, but I've only gotten one on the phone. So you ran out of pudding meat. Well, go out to the four-holer there, Tim, and I'm sure you could probably dig you up some. Well, that's what Bobby told me. Bobby said he kept some down there in the cellar. So, well, come on over, Junkyard. I still got ham in the frying pan. I still got biscuits. I can cook you a couple of eggs. In fact, I can cook you a couple dozen eggs because I got 4 dozen. So, you like them crispy, or do you want them scrambled? Do you want them over easy, over medium? That was funny, Bobby. Checking the cellar there, Tim, in the four-holer. I know, but he said he left some pudding meat there for you. I haven't seen Jeff in a week or two, so I know he's going through some bad times. So you got some war biscuits. Were they tough as hell? If I eat cottage cheese, I got to have a large curd, Michigan cottage cheese, and then cottage cheese is supposed to be black, right? You get Mennonite or eggs from the Mennonites for $2 a dozen. I pepper my cottage cheese so much that it's almost black, and that's how I eat it. A great man taught me how to eat my cottage cheese that way, and I stuck to it. That great man was my grandpa. And I was only 5 or 6 years old when he taught me that. My grandma would make him a rabbit for lunch. My grandpa ate a rabbit every day for lunch, 7 days a week. He ate a rabbit, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and a side dish of, like green beans, peas, or whatever, and cottage cheese if they had it. So, cinnamon bourbon for dessert. There you go. Anyways, he told me one day when I was there, because my grandma used to watch us when we was little, 4 and 5 years old. And he told me, he said, "This is how you eat this shit." He said, "I don't like it, but that's why I put a pepper on it, because that's the only way I'll eat it. But it is good for you." I always remembered that. And he used to say a prayer. And when I worked for the trucking company, they had a banquet dinner one night, and the boss called the manager over there at the truck stop, or at the trucking company, and he said, "I got to come up with a prayer for dinner." And I'm standing right there, and it's on the speakerphone. I said, "Hell, I got a prayer for you." I said, my grandpa used to say it every time we got a family get together. I can tell you what it is right now. He said, okay, he said, go ahead and tell it to me. I said, God bless taters, God bless meat. Come on, you little bastards, let's all eat. And he piped up. He said, well, that's a good prayer, all right, grace, but I don't think I can say that at the benefit tonight or the banquet tonight. I said, well, it worked for my grandpa. And they had like 30 of us there when he'd say that. So I can't look at cottage cheese. That's why you got to pepper it there, junkyard. You pepper the living hell out of it. That's right. Cat head biscuits. That's right. Cottage cheese and peaches is good. I knew people that used to eat cottage cheese. Ketchup. Oh, God. Your grandpa worked at Seal Test? Oh. Now, I don't mind. Every once in a while, I'll take a big, a garden tomato, a great big one, and I will cut the top out of it, and slice it down almost to where it is cut all the way through, and pull and open like an onion, blooming onion, and then I will I'll take cottage cheese and put some cottage cheese in there and pepper the living hell out of it. Then take tuna fish, like you make for a tuna fish sandwich, not tuna fish plain, but tuna fish with your mayo, your Miracle Whip, whatever you want to put in it, and some onion and some celery or whatever, and then I'll take that and I'll put that on top of the cottage cheese, and I'll eat that for lunch. So. So, anyways, if I can move today, I'm going out. I'm gonna try to clean out the other side. Uh, Basically, what I want to do is get the other side cleaned out, then take out most of the stuff that was in the other side that I just cleaned out. I basically want to put the refrigerator on this side of the garage and the hot dog cart on this side of the garage and make the other side over there. Good night, sweetheart. I love you. Um, Make the other side over there a side to where I can work on stuff. So, because my generator's already over there. Um, my refrigerator, all I got to do is move my air compressor out of the way and put it on the other side of the garage, and then just spin the refrigerator 360 degrees and push it 2 feet, and then it's on the other side of the garage. So, if I put the cart there on that side, and I take my toolboxes out and put them all over on the other side, it'll make more room on this side so the cart can go in there. She can still sit out there, and have her cigarettes. And, I'm just trying to figure out a better way so I can start working in my garage. now that I can actually halfway do decent or do some stuff. So um, all right, there, Mama. You have yourself a good night's sleep, a good day's sleep, or whatever. So I got a bunch of shelves that are on that side. Um, that's got stuff on it, and I got shelves over on this side that's got stuff on it that I need over on the other side. So I'll transfer one, back and forth until I get all the shelves done. So one shelf I got actually is on wheels, so that'll be good. I can take the whole shelf over there, and then you know I don't have to empty it. So. So if anybody would like to help me, come over and move some stuff, your help would be deeply appreciated. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to have my son come over and help me move some big stuff, and then the other stuff, I don't care if it takes me 3 or 4 days to get it all done. You know, once I get it done, I don't know where everything is at. I'll be able to get to all my tools. Right now, I got a table sitting in front of my toolboxes. I have to move the table out, get to the toolboxes. I need to do something different. So, you buy the beer, I'll be there. There you go. I'll buy the beer. It's a long ways for you to come there, though, JD. And that way, by putting the refrigerator on this side, you can just walk out of the house into the garage, instead of walking out of the house, walking around the other side, in front of the house, or, in front of the garage, and open up the big door and go in the refrigerator there. Oh, I bet. Ours looks all bare, too. You need to treat that tofu. I absolutely understand that. Yeah, I do. I do, Sandra. I understand it 100%. Anybody got anything else more pressing to do today, like counting toothpicks or straws or something like that? Making sure the inventory's okay. I just bought this brand new box of 250 toothpicks in it, and there's only 248 in there. I was ripped off. You gonna watch paint dry? Well, hey, Susan Lee, good morning. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. I did that once before there, Robert. Eye strain. Eye strain. Make sure you put on a pair of sunglasses or something like that. You don't want to strain your eyes too much. Adirondack. Good morning. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. I'm finer than frog's hair split 4 ways. So that's right. You're absolutely right. I tried to get a job at Durkee doing that, but they wouldn't let me. They said that position was already full. So, nope, nope, yep, nope, nope, yep. That's how you do it. It will keep you busy. And for those that weren't here, I got a fantastic deal yesterday. I got me a 7 foot tall Scotch Christmas tree. They said they wanted $50 for it, which was 75% off, which was $12.50. They didn't know if it was all there, so they discounted it down to $40 for me, and I bought it for $10.60. But it come in two Rubbermaid toters, and those are like $32 a piece. So new. These weren't new, but I tell you what, they're not old either. So um, yeah, taste test. There you go. Yeah. So either way, it was a win-win. So yeah, I can understand that. There's too many W's there. It was a great grab. It was. It was such a good grab that it damn near filled the back of the car up. I mean, I had the seats all down. I could barely get it all in the car. That's how big them toters are. So then I got them out of the car. I had to have my oldest son carry them upstairs because I can't do it. So I'm still waiting for my cookbook there, Tim. Is it coming, by the way, the same place your computer's coming? Through Tibet and Bangladesh? It does. I've never been there, but everybody tells me it smells like heaven when you're walking in there. Neighbor gave you a meat saw? That's pretty cool. Uh, was the neighbor's wife still there, or was she gone? Haven't seen her in a while. No address, no cookbook. I can give you my address. What do you What do you want for it? I want a Christmas tree and two big totes. He just got a new wife. Wonder where the old wife went, huh? I got my meat saw. Huh. Yeah. You might want to bleach that real good. I don't think I cleaned it from the last time I used it. Oh, I bet there's probably a lot of them. Oh, yeah. anyways, the Goodwill has 75% off all their Christmas decorations. So um, a lot of people say, what are you doing that for? Well, if I can get them cheap now, I don't have to buy them next year now, do I? There you go. And everything I got, I tested, made sure it worked. Everything's in bags, separated. So I just don't know how I'm going to power everything up next year. I'm going to have to run some. Have to get me an electrician to run another breaker box or whatever, specifically just for that stuff. So I actually would like to put some outlets on the outside of all four corners of the house, really. Hey, that's right. I forgot about that junkyard. I got all them Penton and power strips. I could just use those. Yeah, but it's hard to keep them in the house. I'm selling them faster than I can get them. Then I can make them. At the Iron Dog Renewable Energy Facility is just they can't keep up with the orders. So hell, I can't even keep one for myself. No, tree is down. Tree is down. Everything is down. All the ornaments are down. All the decorations are down. Um, I just got to start bagging everything and bagging and boxing. I got to go get a big bag for the Snoopy Christmas tree, or not Snoopy Christmas tree, but Snoopy mailbox. I gotta get a big bag for that, so I can put that in there, so it's protected. So I didn't show you guys any pictures of that. I should have, or any video of it. It took me about 3 hours to put in all new lights and stuff, and I got it out there, and I got it working, and everything was fine. The next day, the lights went out on the lid, or on the door that opens. Oh, that made me mad. Started checking them. They're all blowed for some reason, so I didn't redo those. But I get all those put up, and after that, I don't know. I'll figure out what to do. So it is. It's pretty cool mailbox. It's like 40 inches tall. It's got Snoopy on top of it. The mailbox opens up, and it's got Woodstock in it, and Woodstock's on the door. So when the door opens up, Woodstock's sitting there. So it's pretty cool. They wanted $8 for it, and none of the lights worked or anything. And I said, "Hey, nothing works on this. $8, really? Oh, how? I'll sell it to you for half." Okay. So evidently, if you don't like the price, just tell them and they'll probably work with you. Look at my last video. I need the short live stream. Okay. Oh, you did a short live stream. You did one on Zoom? Well, how could thought you were on D Live? Huh. Okay. Well, what is Zoom then? Is Zoom like StreamYard? Okay. All right. I didn't know. I'm not technically advanced like you guys. Rosanna, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Um, I did sign up for D Live the other day. I was in there, so I signed up. I have OBS and I have Streamlabs and I got StreamYard and I got all that stuff. I just haven't used any of it because I didn't have enough didn't have enough internet for it. Well, it's nice to have you here. I appreciate it. Zoom is like StreamYard. I even think I got Zoom downloaded or something. I have to check. I started doing all this stuff before I got my Comcast. You all sit there and talk amongst your friends or talk amongst yourselves for a little bit. I have to go to the little boy's room. I'm going to get some more coffee and I'll be right back. Honestly, I will. If I could ever get out of the chair. That's the problem, getting me up and getting me going. D Live is your rapper neighbor. There you go. First day of January, dead early morning. That's right. Let's see. Did I miss too much? You guys weren't very talkative while I was gone. That's right. I put the C in rep. Correct. May change to D Dad. There you go. Oh. So, other than that, there's nothing going on. Is there any football games today? I don't think so. So, God, I can't wait for college football to start back up again. Yeah, there you go. A rough profession. There you go. Yeah, yeah, Bobby, put a cam on that pickup. I just checked this morning, and I did win um, that Sony uh, cam, uh, whatever you want to call it, and the remote control. So it's a camera that what do they call it? The ones that you webcam. It's a webcam. Okay, plugs into your laptop. It's I don't know, got like a 12-foot cord, so you can actually put it on a tripod or whatever. And then the remote has a USB port too, and you plug that into your laptop, and you can use the remote to zoom in, zoom out, go left, go right, go up, go down, whatever. So, which I think would be good. I don't know what I'm gonna probably gonna do some videos with it, but for $10, it wasn't a bad buy. It cost me I don't know, $13 or something like that when I go pick it up. It's in Adrian, so I can just go over there and get it. So, winter golf is a new sport. That's right. They use orange balls for it. So, they do. You heard about that woman golfer, didn't you, there this summer? Damn near died. Um, she had allergic reaction. She was on the golf course playing golf, and she got stung by a wasp or a bee between the first and second hole. After the EMT got there and she went to the hospital and the doctor gave her a shot, they told her, if she'd have closed up her stance a little bit, she probably never got stung there. But boom. Oh no. Yeah. Oh yeah. Between the first and second hole. That's right. Her stance was too wide, Susan. uh, wow, wow. I'm glad I cracked you up there. Um, Trying to remember the joke I told last night. It is Dirty Tim. Um, the hell was it that when I told? I can't even remember it now. Told it on Grizzlies. It was funny though. Oh, about checking time. Guy was a old farmer was out there laying in a field, and there was a bull right beside him. Guy comes cruising up on a motorcycle, down the road, and he sees the old man sitting there laying in the field. And he stops his motorcycle. He gets off. Yep, the bull. Yep, there's a bull. So he he walks up to the old man and he says, "Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me what time it is?" And the old man reaches right underneath that bull and starts picking up on his testicles, and he says, 11:30. The guy looks at him kind of straight and says, "Okay." Gets back on his murder sickle and away he goes. About an hour and a half later, he comes back and he stops and sees the old farmer still there. So he stops and he gets off the bike and he goes up to him and says, "Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me what time it is now?" The old farmer reaches over, grabs that bull and he picks him up and he says, "It's 1:07. The guy says, "Well, thank you." And he starts to turn around. He goes to walk away and he says, He said, "Excuse me, sir." He said, "I stopped here before and you told me it was 11:30 and it was 11:30. I stopped here again and you told me it was 1:07 and it was 1:07. And at both times, you told me the time by picking up that bull's um, testicles." He says to the farmer, he says, "Now, how in the hell can you tell time by picking up a bull's testicles?" The old farmer reaches over, picks up the bull's testicles, and he says, "You see that clock over there? Ba-da, boom." That's right. Bad day. I bet it was a bad day. Are you trying to say, Tim, that it takes balls to tell that joke there, JD? Are you trying to say, Tim, that your uncle, when he got stung, it swelled up the size of a pea and the other one was just a little bitty thing? Is that what you're trying to say? Bad day, bad day. Oh. Yeah, at least he was on his way to the ER. That's right. And by the way, I got stung there. Can you pull a stinger out for me, please? Huh. You really are related to Tim. We have to get a microscope out. Uh, you know how to make people run, don't you? Is, you get into a crowd and you start wailing around saying, "Oh, bees, bees, bees." People don't look to see if there's bees. They just start running because they don't want to be stung. You'll have that whole area to yourself. Mhm. Um, who was it? The actor that did it on that movie? I can't remember. The fat one that died of an overdose. Yeah. Might be small, but you still don't want it for a wart on the end of your nose. That's right. You're right. You're right, Tim. Hey, Allie, you're looking lovely as ever. Good morning. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? How's Doris? Is she there? Are you at Doris's now? I know we gotta behave. Allie's here. Anybody ever know what happened to Jenny from New York? Remember, Jenny was moving out of her house and into a trailer or a camper or whatever, and she did antique refurnishing or something like that. Anybody know what happened to her? Well, you tell Doris she is looking lovely as ever and don't get that jelly all over. Timothy, Allie's looking at you. I have got to get a haircut. She's eating good in the neighborhood. That's right. Now, exactly where did they get that jelly? Because I can't find any of that jelly anywhere. Has anybody ever seen any of that jelly that they put in them jelly donuts? I can't find it till I can put it on my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Put your blonde wig on. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Okay, since you ask. I have to turn around because I can't lift this arm up. There we go. Is that better? Now see, that's better, huh? There we go. I like the hat, but they didn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? Some hats they make right, and some hats they don't. Some people just don't know how to make a hat, or some companies. Now, this hat is made right because it fits. It's got the right crown on it and everything. This hat, not so much. Let's see. Maybe we'll go further. See, it just doesn't, there's nothing there. It doesn't sit down far enough. I guess it's so when they knock it off your head, they don't have to work so hard to knock it off your head. No, I don't know. But then again, it was made in China. I don't know. I'm in character now. That's right. That's right, Tim. Hold your breath. Wait till we tell you to breathe again. No. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here at 9:30, so another couple more minutes because I've got stuff to do. I can't sit here and look pretty all the time, you know. I've got to get busy. People got to start their day, and I know everybody doesn't want to sit here and look at me all day long, even though I am damn handsome to look at. Okay, Tim, breathe. That's right. That ain't gonna happen. I had one already. I was at Aldi's and I had this hat on. This hat right here. Okay. Now I haven't said a word to anybody. I don't say nothing to nobody. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Okay. This guy come right up to me like this and staring right at me. And I was waiting for him to say something because, you know, I can still carry the mail. It just I got to deliver it a lot faster than what I used to be able to. And yeah, breakfast. So after about 35 or 40 seconds of staring me in the eye, I didn't blink. I think this guy realized, you know, this might be an ass kicking he just doesn't want to accept. So he just turned around and walked away. So, yeah, I've had a couple of them yesterday. Now I was at the hospital, and I'm sitting there waiting in the X-ray room, and this kid about now he's in the fifth grade because I asked him. He kept staring at me, staring at me. I said, "Do you like my hat?" Mm-hmm. I said, "Thank you." Well, then I started talking to him. I said, "How old are you?" And he said, I think he said 11 or something like that. And I'm in the fifth grade. And I said, "Oh, that's cool. Did you have a good Christmas?" Yeah. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. That's right. Kathy would have kicked him. You're right, Allie, if she would have been there. Anyways, I went in and had my ultrasound done. And then I come back, and you got to come back through the x-ray. And I come back through there, and I said, "Well, you have yourself a great day, young man." And his grandma was there, and she said, "By the way, I like your hat too." I said, "Well, thank you." And she says, "I didn't vote for him. I didn't, but I should have. But he is doing a great job. He's doing a better job than the rest of them we had." And I said, "You're absolutely right. That's right. I'll turn my assistant loose on you." There you go. Yeah. Yep. So I've had that was the closest I ever come, I think, to having somebody actually wanting to start something. I've had a few people look at me and then walk away, and then I've had a lot of people, "Hey, I like your hat." I said, "Thank you. You think you like that hat? Wait till I put on my Trump 2020 cape and my sign and start walking around." Yep. I got to run too there, Allie. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself and be kind to one another. I will see you tomorrow, 7, 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. Whenever I get up and get ready and want to start a live stream, I will see you guys tomorrow. If you're willing to come back, I'd appreciate it. And I really do enjoy having you guys here, and I really do appreciate y'all being here. So y'all take care and have a blessed day and be safe out there. God bless you too, Susan. God bless each and every one of you. And have a blessed day.